Hey YouTube, what's going on? Back with another unboxing for you today. This time we're having a look at the SLX M7000 11-42 cassette. So looking at the outside of the packaging, you can see we have the 11-42T option ticked. This can work with both 1 and 2x11 systems. The AL × 1 means that some of the cogs on the cassette are mounted to an aluminium spider. On the side of the packaging, again we have the 11-42 ticked. Looking at the back of the packaging, we have some images describing the different types of hyperglide free hubs there are. We have 11-speed mountain and 11-speed road. 11-speed mountain is old 10-speed road. And it basically describes whether or not you should use a 1.85mm spacer between the cassette and the free hub body. On the side we basically have some distributors, a little bit of literature, codes, and this is made in Japan. It's quite nice for a relatively middling spec cassette. So let's crack into the box and have a look at this cassette. As with most of Shimano stuff, the box is really good, efficient packaging and can easily be recycled. As you can see, the outer box, just pure cardboard, straight in the recycling. This inner section with the cellophane holding the cassette down. This is a neat bit of design where the cellophane is tensioned by the wings of the sides. Pull the cellophane off and recycle all the cardboard from that. So let's have a really detailed look at this cassette. So as you can see, it's all held together neatly by this faux plastic free hub and this little latch mechanism here to keep it all in line. You should retain the faux plastic free hub because it can make things easy to install if you know the magic trick for it. So let's start by looking at the cassette lock ring. These are quite interesting because some are made from aluminium and some are made from steel, and often is one of the major bits of the cassette where you can save weight. This one is heavy and is made from some sort of steel. 11 tooth here. Has a bit of serrating to keep it locked in place. Moving on to the next cog, you can see this jumps 2 teeth to 13 and has a spacer integrated into it. The next cog is a 15 tooth, and this is where the sharp-eyed among you will notice I messed up the recording. We then have a plastic spacer. We then have a 17 tooth cog and a plastic spacer. I do like how the machining of these changes from holes to sort of slots. Again, we're all at steel at this stage. We next move up to a 19 tooth with a spacer again. Again, steel. The next cog is a 21, the holes are getting bigger, again, plastic spacer behind it. Next is a 24 tooth cog, spacer is unique behind this one, with a bit of a starry spider pattern. The final loose cog is a 28, and this time no spacer as it's integrated into the aluminium spider. And finally we have the last 3 cogs. These are all riveted onto an aluminium spider, 2 are steel and the big one is aluminium. The sizes of these cogs is 32, 37 and finally 42. So let's throw it on some scales and see what it weighs in at. I couldn't find the exact weight for this cassette on the website, but Shimano suggests the 11-40 version should weigh in at 467 grams, so at 13 grams over, I don't think 480 grams is too bad, especially for a more budget conscious cassette. So that's it for this one. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!